Welcome to Joseph IT Guys, your technology engineer. Today I would like to talk about PC game configuration. At the time of playing any PC game, you need to know the configuration of it, and there are two basic criteria. One is minimum game configuration and the recommended game configuration. And the best one has no label, it can be taken up to infinity. Okay, so there are so many ways online to search for the game configurations, recommended or minimum, but the source that I got is one of the superb way to watch all the game configurations, and which is why I just thought this to share with you all. Okay, simply the source that you can see, game system requirements. Okay, this is one of the best source to check all the popular and almost all the games minimum and recommended requirements of your PC, and there will be all the games. I think, suppose if I start Grand Theft Auto, that is GTA 5, if I scroll down, it has some informations too, and after that the system requirements is minimum and the recommended one. Under that you can see the minimum has CPU, RAM, GPU, DirectX, operating system, store, sound, etc. Okay, and the recommended is 2. Now all the informations are there under a single platform, and which is why I really like the site, and it has almost all the games information in it. And further, if I go to Fortnite, the data are there too. The minimum system requirements is CPU at least Core i3 2.4 GHz, but the recommended will be Core i5 2.8 GHz. Okay, the GPU will be Intel HD 4000 in minimum system requirements, and on recommended it will be either NVIDIA GTX 660 or AMD Radeon HD 7870 equivalent. Okay, and the OS will be 7, 8 or 10, and also in this 7, 8 or 10, and as we all are using Windows 10, it has no issues. Okay, if you go to Cyberpunk, okay, the release date is also showing there, developers, etc., and the configurations are there, minimum and recommended. As you can see, CPU, RAM, the minimum RAM required is 8 GB and the recommended is 12 GB. Oh god, insane. GPU VRAM 3 GB, NVIDIA, the minimum one. Can you imagine the minimum one? And the recommended one is NVIDIA GTX 1060 at least, or GTX 1660 or AMD Radeon, DirectX 12, and it can be used on Windows 7 or Windows 10, both. And the storage is 70 GB in size, and SSD is recommended here. They have mentioned that SSD is recommended, but on the other hand it is not mentioned. And also 70 GB here, the recommended system requirements. And you can also see some notes there in every game's bottom. They add some notes. If you need to see anything, any special things, they just add this to there, and I really liked it. Okay, you have to read it carefully and take all this and take all the actions required. Okay, and there are some question answer sessions you can see, like forums. Some people ask and many people try to help them. Okay, now Forza Horizon. I really like this game, racing game, and the minimum is there and the recommended is there, and the recommended game requirements is there. Oh god, it needs 100 GB space on recommended system requirements. Cool. Okay, and from there you can simply search all the games you want to know the requirements, and can play easily on your PC if you have the requirement minimum or recommended. And I tried to give you a best source of knowing the information on recommended and minimum game requirements. If you liked it, then please like the video, share your experiences, suggestions, and subscribe to this channel of Joseph IT. If you have any better idea and a better technique, then please feel free to knock me on the comment box and write it to me. Hope to see you in my next video tutorial. Until then, goodbye.